to sleep and rest and stay hydrated, then yeah, if you can get back into the gym and train body parts twice a week, that's awesome. Sometimes I'm training body parts 3 times a week, actually. More of the smaller body parts, such as like the abs or the calves or the arms. But really, I have always done a pretty standard training split of training my body, each body part 1 time a week. Now, of course, I'm gonna have, 2 leg days. One that's gonna be more quad dominant in the front, and then I'll have another one where it's like glutes and hamstrings in the back. But overall, it's 2 leg days, so you're gonna hit the entire leg, the whole thigh. Same as like chest and shoulders. Like I split up chest and shoulders. Some guys put it together and train it twice a week. They call it a push session. Me, I focus on the chest and then I focus on the delts. But every time I hit, one or the other, they're both gonna get hit. Same as triceps. So anytime I do a pushing movement, my triceps are gonna get some work done too. Same as biceps with back. So if we include that, like let's say, back and, biceps are worked with your back day, and then I hit another bicep day, then yeah, I'm training twice a week. But I specifically focus on one, like each body part 1 time a week, if that makes sense. Appreciate you guys. Looking a little rough this morning. I fell asleep on the couch and never went to bed, so woke up this morning. Like I said, I got a little late start to my day, but it's a great day. A good question about the training split. Any guest poses soon? No guest posings, but I will be doing 5 separate Amped Fitness grand openings here in the state of Florida. So there's 5 different locations. Sarasota is on Monday, Carrollwood is on Wednesday, and then 2 weeks after that, there's gonna be one in Plantation, one in Fort Lauderdale, and then one in Daytona. So I'm gonna be doing these guest appearances here in the state of Florida at the Amp Fitness, and then also Mel Chancey's show, the holiday, I believe it's the Holiday Classic. I will be, either way, it's Mel Chancey's show on the 16th. I will be there at that one. I believe it's in Punta Gorda. So I'm not gonna be doing any guest posings. I'm not leaving the state of Florida while my wife is about to give birth here in the next few weeks. I want to stay close to home. So if you guys are in the Florida area, especially the Tampa Bay local area, come out to these different events. Love to see you guys. And then guest posings, nope. The next one I have scheduled will be at the Pittsburgh Pro. Somebody asked on here when I started competing, my first competition was in 2015, and I seen Matt Grego just hopped on here. We were actually just talking about this, what was it, yesterday or sometime this past week. I started competing in 2015, and I did, I believe it was 7 shows. On my 7th show as an amateur, or competing in the NPC, is whenever I turned pro as Mr. USA. So on my 7th show, I turned pro, and then I've been at the Olympia ever since, and I've done 7 Olympias. So it's been a pretty cool ride so far. Every year has had its memories and had its highs and lows, and we all learn from each of them. So it's pretty cool. That's what I was saying earlier, is that I want to do a little bit more like reflecting, I guess, or like just remembering different times of my bodybuilding journey, whether it be when I first started as a college student, or recent competitions. How much cardio am I doing? Like 30 to 45 minutes a day. Well, not every day. Say maybe at least 4 days a week, but typically it's 5 days. I do cardio every day except for leg day. So, do I still keep up with college wrestling? I actually do. I keep up with Olympic wrestling, college wrestling, fighting. Do I do cardio year round? Yep, absolutely. I don't like to not do cardio. Do I prefer the Olympia in Vegas or Orlando? Well, listen, when I can drive an hour and a half to the show, you can't beat that. So, plus I think it's a lot easier to get around. Like if you need anything, you can just, drive around a lot easier. Versus Vegas is a lot like more chaotic. But the thing is, Vegas is Vegas, and it's super exciting. It's like, all the glitz and glamour of it being in Vegas. So they're both cool. They both have their unique, excitement to the show. They bring it. So like if it's in Orlando, it's easy, drive over. But if it's in Vegas, there is some excitement behind, the atmosphere in Las Vegas. So. Do I like Raymond Dino? The Dino. Of course I do, man. Like he's a really nice guy. Every time I see him, he's always got a smile on his face. Amazing physique, So huge shout out to Ramon Dino. It's cool because he's pushing Chris. Like Chris rightfully won, but people make arguments just like Hottie and myself. So they're making that division very exciting. And I know there's a ton of Brazilian fans behind him. So yeah, shout out to Ramon. It's actually been pretty interesting. I've been seeing a ton of side-by-sides of me and Ramon, like comparisons and stuff. So, what do I think about Joanne or whatever? So, I mean, he's a cool. I hope he comes back. I think right now he's in Spain. I have high hopes for the guy. I think he can definitely, make a strong impact on the open division. And so, hopefully he gets his butt back here in Tampa, Florida, and we can train together again. And if he's watching, get back here. We need some good sessions. And if he's not watching, tell him. God bless, guys. Yeah. Who is my favorite bodybuilder? That's not a, how do I say? It's not a question that I should probably answer. But I would say Ronnie Coleman. Like if I had to say previous bodybuilders, I would say Ronnie Coleman is definitely the guy. Like I said earlier, you guys get me through this cardio. Sometimes I don't want to do it, and being on the live, answering some questions definitely makes the time go by quick. Vacuums during off season, how often? Yeah, definitely. I think you need to have good core control all year round. And I think being able to hit a vacuum in the off season means that you're not, overstuffing yourself. I don't think you should ever be pounding the food to where you can't digest it. And so, yeah, I think you should definitely be conscious of your midsection. Now, hitting vacuums every day as if it's, regimented, not necessarily, but I would say a couple days a week. Anytime you get in front of a mirror, just do a little ab check, do a little vacuum check. When did I start competing? 2015, I just turned 22. I'm 30 years old, 30 years young. The 20-year-old people will say he's old, and everybody else will say you're young. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. Not because of Evogen, but I love the Evogen blue color. Like it's like that royal blue. I don't know, it's one of my favorites. Thanks for being a great ambassador, thank you. And someone said don't let it get in your head, the hate, like the hateful comments. That's the thing, is like I see so much love and support that it like totally drowns out any of the negativity. So I just focus on the people that support me, and I feel like we got good camaraderie, you know. I feel like why pay attention to the stuff that is only trying to bring you down? Don't give it any relevancy. Any advice for a first-time competitor? Absolutely. You know, there's a lot that you're not prepared for. When I say that, I mean like there's a lot that you're gonna experience that you were like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. You know, like, or wow, this was way harder at this time than I expected. You know, so there's gonna be definitely some unexpected obstacles that you are gonna come across, and it's not easy. And I would say definitely that's when you have to persevere and push through. And I just think that you have to keep in mind that you committed to this goal when it does get tough, and remember that love and passion that you have for bodybuilding and why you wanted to start in the first place. So, and remembering too that like it's a temporary grind. So when you think, oh man, like I can't have this food, or oh wow, like this is hard, just understand that it's temporary and it's not forever. And then when you get to your show, you're gonna be like, I wanna do this again. You're gonna think maybe like, oh, why do I do this? This is so hard. And then you get to your show and you're gonna go, yep, I wanna do this again. This is pretty awesome. Show day today. Pray for me. All right, God bless, bro. Best wishes. Yeah. Age is just a number. That's right. So, bodybuilding's for everyone. You know what? Like your competitive career or your journey in bodybuilding is your journey. So whether you start at an early age or whether you're, you know, older, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, it's just you set your goals for your bodybuilding journey and you just keep at it, you know. You got guys at the Olympia that are 20 years old, and you got guys in the Olympia that are over 50 years old. And they're all in the top call out. So you look at guys like Dexter Jackson, Kamal Garni, you know, the late Sean Roden. These guys were 40s, 50s, you know, when they were competing at the top at the Olympia. And so just keep in mind, I mean, you got that, but then you also have the younger guys who are hungry and ambitious and are pushing every day too. So, yeah. Champ, baby. Let's go. I say that we start a dad bod division now that me and Chris Bumstead are gonna be dads, and then all the other dads at the Olympia. And we started Dad Bod Division. I'm trying to be champ. Come visit Brazil in March. That'd be cool. My schedule's getting pretty full, but hey, if there's a window for me to come down, I would love to. And somebody said something about what do I think about all the Iranian followers. I love it. I love my Iranian supporters. I love my Brazilian supporters. I love my Filipino supporters. I love my American supporters. I love anyone who can get behind a positive message and a positive movement. And I am just truly appreciative and grateful for everybody that supports me. So yeah, I focus on all the ones that support, and that's it. Got about 10 more minutes here. Oh man, much love to Iran. Russia. We got people from everywhere. I love it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. Me and Hadi. Yeah, well, I love great competition because it brings the best out of me. And so I love it because, like I said, it brings the best out of me, but also together we're growing the sport. So it's really cool to have someone like Hadi, who is such a savage in the gym, and he loves bodybuilding and he pushes himself so hard. It pushes me. So I think we have a good thing going in terms of rivalry, but respectful competition and bringing the best out of each other. I think it's a good thing for us, and I also think it's a good thing for the sport of bodybuilding. Hello, hello. Sometimes I get